In this video, we're going to continue working on the KaVo dental chair that came in a while back. Customer mailed over 2 boards. We fixed one of them, and the other one we put on hold because of no parts availability. We got the parts now, and let me refresh your memory. That's how the board looks like. Now, if you follow the channel and you've watched the previous video, you know that this connector had a vaporized trace. I was scratching the trace, not finding copper. Where's copper? Where's copper? And we have exactly the same issue here where the copper trace vaporized right here. So this is not a trace. The trace ends right here. And this trace is going to pin number 2. 1, 2. We're going to have to do like we did on the previous board. We're going to drill a hole. We'll do it right here. And we'll pass a wire from here to back of the board and solder it onto pin number 2. The connector itself looks good. And the only issue I see is pin number 2, the trace not going to pin number 2. If we flip the board, the soldering on the back for the connector is good. I do not see any burn marks and I do not see anything of concern. Now, in addition of having a blown trace from pin number 2 to one side of the triac, we also have faulty triacs. I removed 1 or 2 and used them to fix the other board because the other board had faulty triacs. So right now we have a whole bunch of triacs, so we're gonna replace all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fix the trace, and we also have to replace a blown fuse, which we have right here. We also bought the fuse. Now, what caused this board to fail? It could be the chair itself. It could be the solenoid on the chair is what caused the board to fail. I do not know. The board was mailed over to us to fix whatever issues there are on the board, and we let the customer know. On the first board, we let the customer know that the issue may be the chair, the solenoid, and we're gonna do the same for this board. We can fix the board, but we do not know what caused that damage. Replacing the fuse is pretty straightforward. We just pop this one out. 250 volts. Okay, so we have 250 volts, 10 amps. Fast acting fuse. That's the good one. And that's the old one. Exact match. Done. We just snap it in. Good to go. Now for the triacs, I bought a whole bunch. I bought how many? Like 10. So let's go ahead and replace every single one of them. And before I replace the triacs, let me just do quick measurements. If you recall from the last video, the way we figured out that we had bad triacs was by measuring. So if you recall from the last video, those 2 were good and we used them on the other board. But this one here, faulty. This one looks good. And this one looks good. Okay, so basically on this board we have 1 faulty triac and we have to replace 2, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace all of them since we do have the parts in stock. The solder that we have on the board is okay. We do not have to add any more. The board is only 2 layers, so it doesn't take a lot of heat to remove those components. We just need to add a bit of flux on each one. Solder the triacs, then we can take care of the trace. How much is this chair? The customer in the ticket, he wrote that he cannot even buy those boards. The chair is about anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. And I did tell the customer that we cannot check your chair. I'm doing my due diligence from my side, but I cannot help you further. All right, and we are done. Better than factory soldering. It cannot get any better than this. Just following the rules of physics, it's not possible. Now if we measure, meter in diode mode, we're good. We are good. We are good. Beautiful. Every single one of them is good. Now I still have 5 new triacs, and I do not know when the next time will be where we're gonna need them. Probably never. Unless we get exactly the same boards to fix with exactly the same issue. Now for the fun part, we're gonna have to drill, and we're gonna drill right at the trace because there is no trace, and this is going to pin number 2. All right, and we are done. So what we did was we replaced the fuse on top. We replaced the triacs, 5 of them. And we also ran a wire from pin number 2, right here, all the way to back of the board, right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do something else in the next video.
Better than factory.